a little farther and saw James, the son of Zebedee, and his brother John. They too were in a boat mending their nets. Then he called them. So they left their father Zebedee in the boat along with the hired men and followed him. My dear brothers and sisters, the good news of our salvation.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Well, it is a very good thing to be around, to be here. And I believe as we enjoy being a family, it is also important that we do so reflecting on our relationship with God individually and as a community. You have a very beautiful name, the Living Word. And you know, the Word is something that we have to accept in our lives. Something that must challenge the way we live, the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we actually relate with others and the way we relate with reality. Ito yung dadalhin natin sa ating mga profesyon bilang businessmen, bilang communicators, bilang mga doktor o lawyers. It is the Word that actually must influence the way we deal with our clients, the way we deal with our workers, the way we deal with our colleagues. It is here na dadalhin natin at ipapahayag natin ang ating mabuting balita, ang ating Panginoon, ang salita ng buhay. That's why the Word becomes flesh through us. It becomes alive. Becomes the living Word through each one of us. And alam ninyo, we need more than ever to proclaim Jesus, especially in a world that is confused. Lalong-lalo na ngayon, maging Kristiyano ka, pagtatawanan ka. Maging Katoliko ka, pagtatawanan ka, makaluma. You try to be a family man. Meron ka mga kasamahan na pagtatawanan ka. Ano ba naman yan? Minsan-minsan ka lang naman. Kung minsan yung mga barkada na hindi, sabihin natin, hindi pa nai-influence ni Kristo, hindi pa nai-influence yung ng Word, ng Living Word, sila mag-uudyok sa atin. Sumama ka muna sa amin. You want to be a career woman? Gusto mo maging honest? There will be people who will try to dissuade you from following your convictions and following your conscience. You want to be a good service person, public servant. Marami dyan, magtutukso sa'yo. Ano ka ba naman? Isipin mo yung pamilya mo. Now, we need right now and more than ever to proclaim Christ and to penetrate every level of society, every nook and corner. Napapasama na ang mundo. And there are 3 environments, according to John Paul II, 3 ang environments na kailangan nating ipahayag ang mabuting balita. First is what he calls agentes. Ito yung mga missions. Yung mga hindi pa masyado nakakakilala kay Kristo, nakarinig na pero hindi pa sumusunod sa Kanya. Kaya nga, dito, meron pa rin, it's a valid presence, katulad nung kay Jonah, to go to persons or to people who are not yet believers, tell them, God is here and God will punish whatever evil we do. a sense of God brings a sense of conscience. Kasi pag may Diyos na maghuhusga sa'yo, ngayon, mag-iiba ang mabuti sa mali. Kasi kung walang maghuhusga sa'yo, ano kaibahan ng tama at mali? Diba? Wala kasi maghuhusga sa'yo eh. Ikaw ang maghuhusga sa sarili mo, at kung ikaw ang maghuhusga sa sarili mo, parati kang tama. Kahit mali na, itatama pa rin. Kaya nga, pero kung merong iba na maghuhusga sa'yo, lalong-lalo na kung ang maghuhusga sa'yo ang nagbigay ng batas, alam niya ang tama at mali. That is why nga, kung kunwari, mga barkada, yung mga kabataan na naririto, kung minsan nabubugbog kayo ng mga barkada nyo, kung ano ang tinuro na magulang ninyo, gagawin nilang mali. And because of this, mag-iiba ang value system mo. Mag-iiba ang pananaw mo. Magsisimula ka na ngayon sumagot sa magulang mo. Imbis na pag-usapan, sumasagot. Imbis na kausapin ng matino, humihiyaw, nagkukulong sa kwarto. Nag-iiba na yung setup eh. Ito ngayon, yung second environment na sinasabi ni John Paul, those who are within the Catholic or the Christian environment. Yung iba, hindi pa naririnig yung salita ng Diyos. Ito ngayon, yung mga baptized, yung mga nasa communities, yung mga nasa parishes. Iba naman ang pangangailangan natin. Our need is actually to depend on what we have believed. This is a challenge for you na hindi tayo magdadry sa faith natin. Hindi tayo matutuyo. It's forever green. It's forever alive. And yan ang mga problema ng mga sumusunod kay Kristo sa second environment na sinasabi ni John Paul II. Yung mga active communities na o yung mga parishes na, yung mga talagang Katoliko. First, fidelity. Kaya nga dito, the questions of fidelity, for example, hindi lang sa mag-asawa. Your fidelity to your faith, to your word, yung salita mo, yung pinangako mo kay Lord. Kasi, if you're faithful to the Lord, despite of the temptations of materialism, despite of the temptation to earn more, kumita ka pa, kahit na alam mo hindi na tama, ikokompromiso mo yung salita mo, pag, kunwari, you were able to resist that temptation, sabihin ko sa inyo, you will resist the temptation to look for another woman. You will resist the temptation to be unfaithful to your family. Na maging pabaya. Kasi, hindi mo kayang tumalikod sa salita mo sa Diyos. It's fidelity to God. More than just fidelity to your wife or to your husband. Fidelity to God. At may takot ka. Now, another thing is materialism. Kasi, yung I think nasabi ko na sa inyo to sa one of your seminars, na hindi ako sang-ayon sa interpretasyon ng mga born again eh. Kasi sabi nila, yung statwa daw, Diyos-Diyosan, yung mga